Brett Pontecorvo here at MainStageToAbleton.com, and today I'm going to show you an awesome ping-pong delay piano trick that you can set up in Ableton Live. If you're watching this video, be sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of our latest content. I'm coming out with new stuff for you every single Tuesday and every single Saturday. You're not going to want to miss it, so make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and jump in. Right now I'm working with the slow burn piano. And what we're going to try and achieve is a ping-pong delay. So we're going to hear the original signal and also this other sort of delay thing that's happening on the other side. So the way we're going to go about that is we're going to use an audio effect rack. So in your categories, audio effects, we can drag in an audio effect rack. And for those of you who are not super familiar with an audio effect rack, all this does is allows parallel processing. So it's kind of like using a send, except that everything goes through. So you'll see how this works in a second here. We're going to add to this a simple delay. And I'm going to link them because we're not actually going to use the left and right features for this particular setup. And I want to have a 3 set here, which basically means your third 16th note. So like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a, which you'll hear here. 50 is good. We're going to turn the feedback up to about 30%. Cool. And I'm going to call this chain delay. Cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and create another chain here. I'm going to call this dry. And now we're going to go ahead and pan these. So our delay, I'm going to pan all the way, well, not all the way. I'm going to pan to the left, and my dry signal, I'm going to pan to the right. I'm going to turn my metronome on here just so I know exactly what tempo is happening. I'm going to bring this down from 120. So you might be wondering, well, why are you doing it this way if you have a left and a right delay? I actually find that it's a little bit cleaner. It doesn't take up quite as much space, so it still allows you to have that punch. And it also gives you some interesting things happening across the stereo field, which, whether a listener is aware of that or not, has a very cool effect about how they perceive sound. All right, now we have to be able to use this live. If we can't do it live, there's no purpose for it at all. So we're going to create another chain, and we're going to call it center. And if you click over here to where it says chain, you're going to notice we have 3 different chains. So we're going to make use of our chain selector here and these chains to kind of create a playable version of what we've just done. So right now what I'm doing is I'm moving these chains so that they only exist at the higher end of the rack. So right now, we just have the piano sound with no effect, and over here, we have both. And what we're going to do is we're going to crossfade these. So we can create our crossfade by adjusting the top only. I'm going to map this chain selector to a knob on my keyboard. So down here, so you see as I start to move it over, you're starting to get a little bit of the delay sound, and the original sound is sort of starting to be pulled out. I'm going to adjust these just a little bit more so that we have a little bit of a smoother transition. And here you're going to get just a touch of that in the background. If you want to glue that all together just a touch, you can add a little bit of reverb. This is my preset reverb. You can download a copy of this from the comments below. I'm going to actually roll off the decay time just a touch. And we'll bring this down to about 30% here. There you have it, a really interesting, cool ping pong delay set up in Ableton Live. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to head over to my website at mainstagetoableton.com/go to get your free copy of the Fast Track Patchless Guide, which will have you up and running with a Mainstage style patch list inside Ableton Live in no time at all. Looking forward to seeing you there.